All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION this hour. In the fast unfolding events in the wake of Sheikh Hasina's ouster in Dhaka, there is chaos and unrest that has gripped Bangladesh. Now, the president has dissolved the Bangladeshi parliament after an ultimatum from the student leaders. Army officials are meeting the protest organizers who have now declared that they will not accept a military-led government in the country. Currently in India, Sheikh Hasina is seeking political asylum in the United Kingdom, but according to sources, and this is interesting, the United Kingdom has reportedly denied her request for asylum, claiming that those who need international protection should first claim asylum in the first country that they reach. Now, back in Bangladesh, the situation remains very grim, with the police association calling for a strike till the security of every member of the police is secured. This comes just a day after the police had sought to crush the protest that had toppled the Sheikh Hasina government with deadly force.
The angry mob came here to attack the police station. I was parked nearby. Then police opened fire on the mob, but the mob was huge. Then the police fled from the back.
The student leaders, on the other hand, are calling upon the Nobel Peace Laureate Muhammad Yunus to head the interim government as its chief advisor. In India, the Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar has chaired an all-party meeting to discuss the fall of Sheikh Hasina's government and the army's takeover in Bangladesh. He echoed India's concerns in Parliament as well, stating that there is heightened alert along the India-Bangladesh border.
And will naturally remain deeply concerned till law and order is visibly restored. Our border guarding forces have also been instructed to be exceptionally alert in view of this complex situation.
Meanwhile, in some other developments, the former Bangladeshi Prime Minister and the opposition leader Khalida Zia has now been freed from prison. President Mohammad Shahabuddin signed a release order just hours after Hasina was forced to flee from the country. Now, reacting to the developments, the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has urged for calm. He's highlighted the need for a peaceful, orderly and a democratic transition of power in the country. And I earlier spoke with Dr. Devapriya Bhattacharya, a distinguished fellow at the Center for Policy Dialogue in Dhaka, for his perspective on what at this moment is unfolding. Listen in.
The development narrative did not take note of the fact that not everybody benefited from that development which ensued. And there was significant corruption, mismanagement of public resources, and partisan distribution of social welfare protections. And at the same time, there was important reforms which were to be undertaken in the banking sector, in the money market, in public administration and resource generation, domestic resource generation. These were not being undertaken because of the influence of a certain group of oligarchs. So that created a serious problem in terms of taking the development process into the next phase. But more importantly, the last three elections had been definitely much disputed. Right. The lack of participation and lack of neutrality. So the people were really unhappy because they didn't get the chance to voice their discontent or their choices. Right. So this combination of lack of, inclusive development and lack of voice in a democratic process, these two together really created a groundswell within the middle class and particularly among the younger community.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.